Ricky, just to start with, how's the week been?
Good. It's been a good week of training. We're managing the boys physically at the moment. We had some off-field conditioning while other players were doing a fair bit of conditioning on the field at the start of the week. We've had a couple of lighter weeks with our conditioning, so we put a fair bit of work into them on the start of the week. And as I say, managing their loads physically now is really important because at this stage of the season, you've always got a couple of blokes who are got some bumps and bruises.
What pleased you most about the win against Manly last weekend?
Probably the 6 points. It jolted us when they scored that try. It probably jolted us back into a bit more of a mood in regards to not wanting them to score. I think our defence was a really strong part, but I can't take anything away from our attack. Like Manly weren't legless, and they had a couple of international halves there coming at us. They had a big forward pack, and I thought we really connected and played well as a team. And our attack, for once this year, we've really found some rhythm in our attack last week, and it just all come together. And you get one of those games like that, and it'd be nice to get a bit more often.
How nice of an opportunity was it to go well out of departing players in that way too?
Yeah, it was a really, really nice moment at the end of it for the 4 senior boys. They'll hold a special place in the club. Adam came here, we gave him an opportunity, and he did the right thing by the club. He's played really good football. Then we've got Chance, Ryan, and Hodjo. Those 3 boys have, they've had a big part of this club over the last 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years. I think Josh has been here for, and they're good people. And, I think it's beautiful that Chance is going home to his children. Josh and Ryan, they got the chance to continue their careers at another club, and they'll experience that. They're both going to both the boys are going to 2 good clubs, and it's good for their experience. Coming all the way from England to experience the NRL, they've been wonderful for us, and I know the club's been wonderful for them.
There's some sad news this week with the passing of Alan Hawke. How much of a contribution did he have to this club?
He's been massive. He's been massive here as a chairman for the club. He's been massive for me personally. I know he's a person that Don leans on. He's been a mentor for a number of us here. His knowledge and experience will be really missed. You could go to Alan about almost anything, and he would be able to give you his opinion, advice. He was very, very big on culture. And he helped drive the standards and the culture here when I first went to him and said that we needed to have from top to bottom of the club, we need to get some values and standards in place. And he put me in touch with a number of people who, from the defence, from ADFA, from the Defence Force, that help us shape our values and standards. And Alan will always be remembered for a person who is born in Queanbeyan, a wonderful sports person and one of the most decorated public servants that we've had here in Canberra, and he will be really missed. But honestly, it was unfair on what Alan was going through, and I know his beautiful wife Maria and his daughter Steph, they were by his side all the way, and what they had to endure with Alan was really unfair on the family, and I know he's in a better place now, and we want to play the rest of the season for Alan Hawke, and he deserves it.
Last week you equalled Tim Sheen's record for 290 games with the Raiders. This week you surpassed that. How much does that mean to you, and to do that, I guess, in his presence tomorrow?
Yeah, as long as we win. I'll give it all back if we don't. Tim's been a remarkable mentor for me throughout my playing days here. I've leaned on Tim at times here when he was in England and I was coaching the boys, and I remember before the 2019 Grand Final we had a Zoom and Tim spoke to the guys when we were at a function. I see Tim as a Raider still. It's like I see Mal Meninga. I still see Mal Meninga as a Raider. The best thing that I've got out of Tim Sheens and all those current players that all those players I play with, boys I've coached, is the mateship. And we're all at a professional level, and we all got to learn, and we all want to coach, and we all want to win. But at the end of the day, the mateship that's been created and generated a lot of fun has been a wonderful memory. And I'm very proud to have passed such an icon in the game and at the Canberra Raiders in Tim Sheens.
Tigers have had a pretty tough season. How important is it tomorrow that we just focus on what we need to do?
That's definitely all we're focusing on. We're focused on us winning, and we're not worrying about what's after this weekend. We're worrying about exactly where we're at today, and that's to go out here and try and get a good session in, and then have a performance that we're proud of tomorrow.
Nick Kotrick's back tomorrow. How's he going, and is there any other team changes?
Good. No, there's no changes. Nicky really bounced into training this week. He's over that slight groin strain. He's full of energy and was bouncing around the other day. We had to pull him up a little bit, to be honest, but no, Nicky was good.
You guys travel up to Sydney after captain's run today. Obviously, Dragons play Broncos tonight. Is that something you'll keep an eye on?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I watch nearly every game most weekends, and be definitely keeping an eye on that game. But again, the way the boys have prepared, we haven't got one eye on next week. We've got two eyes on this game, and that's a really important attitude to have.